So did you feel it? Were you able to step into your power? Could you feel the difference? I don't know when I have felt so keenly how I felt. And it's hard to put into words, but I want to just share with you and remind you that when these events happen, which there's going to be more, this wasn't just a one and done. Our level of manifesting, our level of impact with people, our level of stepping into our calling and the specifics of why we're here on this world, on this earth as we are right now. There's specific things that we need to really, really focus up. We really need to discern. Don't take anything for granted. Don't, because it's like The Price is Right. Remember that game show? We've got curtain number, letter A. We've got door number 3. And it's our choice which one we want, right? There's a prize behind both. One has a higher value than the other, and you won't be able to tell either by how they look, right? That's like the choices that we're making every day, all day. And we have to, this is our mastery class. This is how we're perfecting our guidance system inside. This is how we're moving up just to fine tune. It's like when you're on a road trip and you're dialing, you're trying to, in the old, it's probably the old cars, but the stereo systems, when it would just be almost right on the channel. And then sometimes when you'd be out of range a little bit and it would start fuzzing up. And so you turn it just a little bit to tweak it. That's how it is with our spirit right now, if we choose. And the tendency, I'm going to share, the tendency is to go with what's familiar. Well, I'm going to choose door number 3 because it's green, and green was always my favorite color, right? I invite you to step out and not go with familiar. Narratives that you used to participate in, stories that you've hung on to, and I'm speaking for myself too. We all have stories. We all have reasons that we are how we are and we're doing what we're doing. And why, not all stories are bad. I'm just saying let them go, because there's new stories waiting to be told. There's new experiences waiting for us if we'll let go of the old stuff. And sometimes I had this really strong feeling this afternoon. It was like, I wonder, it's probably time to clean out my refrigerator. All of these symbolic things, even if it's not dirty, even if you don't have old items in your refrigerator and, fuzz growing on your lids of something, it doesn't have to be like that. Just rearrange, switch the energy around. I like to start with the refrigerator, clean it so it's a clean slate, and it lets the universe know, okay, here we go, out with the old, clean up our act. Try doing that with drawers. Try doing that just even in your cupboards, even wherever you've got things stored. If you're not using them, I have to tell you this too. This reminds me of my dad. He was the best. He taught me prioritizing and not being a hoarder, not stocking up in case I ever might need it someday ever. He would look at a drawer. He'd come to my house and he'd go, okay, Kathy Joe, what's in this drawer? And if I couldn't tell him, it was out. He goes, dump it. If you can't tell me what's in that drawer and it's been like 6 months since you've done anything in here, he goes, pitch it. You don't need it. And it was brilliant. And then in my later years, I moved so often that I always knew where things were because I would throw away stuff that I hadn't used. And anyway, so I invite you, freshen up, tune up, because manifestation is so fast. Oh my gosh, this switch, this new timeline is phenomenal. And if it's not clear to you yet, or if you're not noticing, I invite you to slow down, breathe, let yourself notice. And especially, like I know around the holidays, all the stuff and all the busy and and don't you know, we're so busy. And then with all the family and all the travel and all the gifts and all the kids and all blah, 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 right? Slow down, take a look, feel your way through, put on your spiritual eyes, put on your spiritual ears, and listen. You're in a whole new timeline if you choose to stay there. If you keep dipping down to what's familiar, treating people, conversations, behaviors like you always have, maintaining a higher timeline is going to be different. It will take a little bit. So, and this is no judgment. This is totally, I'm all for you. I'm in your corner. I'm your biggest cheerleader. And this is just to encourage you on, because there is so much just right here. Just right here. I'm telling you, tomorrow can be a completely, if we let go of today, if we let go of yesterday, if we let go of the day before, move into what's bright and fresh. And the light is shining on a clear, smooth slate. No turbulence, no chaos, no blah, blah, blah. Right? Go there. Stay there as much as you can. Detach yourself from conversations that get soggy and they pull you down, and yeah, they might be true, and yeah, things are happening, and yeah, it's sad all over the world, and yeah, and so let that be okay and move on. Let it go. The more you give airtime to what you don't want, you're inviting more of what you don't want to come to you, right? You're going to attract more. I invite you, knock it off. Stop. Just stop. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of the night, and I cannot wait to hear these comments. The people that are reaching out, it's so exciting, and I'm all for you. Okay, love you all. Bye.